Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie Jordan. If you're new here, today I'm going to be doing a 6-month update. I hope this is good lighting and a good place to film. I wanted to film in baby girl's room, but it's like 5 o'clock and like I wanted to film first thing, but I also wanted to go to the gym, and then I did baby girl's 6-month photo shoot and like ate and showered and like did my makeup, and now it's like 5 o'clock. So I just gotta hurry up and do this before the sun goes down and before baby girl wakes up. So I'm just gonna start with me, and then when she wakes up I'll do like an update on Isabel. Okay, let me find it. Okay, so healing after giving birth was so hard. I had a C-section and it was just so painful, and me wanting to like get up and get back to my normal self after giving birth was I had a reality check because my body was just like, no, we need time, and everyone just kept reminding me that having a C-section is like major surgery, like cutting into your abs is no joke. So yeah, that took longer than expected, but even now, like I still, like if Isabel like accidentally kicked me in that area, like it'll still kind of hurt, and I still have like a very weird sensation when I like shave or just touch that area under my belly button. It's just so weird. Like no one talks about just like how the effects of having a C-section can last literally for so long. But yeah, so healing took a while. I'm still healing, so in a 6 months. My period, you guys, my period immediately came back. I was so happy thinking that I was gonna have a break because I was like, I'm gonna be breastfeeding for like a year. I'm not gonna have a period for like a year. Nope, immediately came back. And it's just so weird how that can happen for some women, and some women like me, it just comes back. And I knew it could happen, but I didn't think it was gonna happen to me. So my abscess, if you followed my story, near the end of my pregnancy, I had an abscess that was literally like made me handicapped. So I had to like have surgery and have it drained at like 38 weeks pregnant. And like I would say postpartum, it's still been kind of an issue. I totally like need to go back and have them look at it and see what they need to do to fix the problem. Like I would say like bacteria or whatever is still trying to build back up, but not at the level that it was during my pregnancy. Like it was at a 10 when I was pregnant, but right now it's like at a 1. And it's just, I mean, it's a tiny bit annoying. It's not really painful or anything, but it's just it's just so weird, and I have no idea what I did to deserve this. Okay, so after giving birth and like postpartum sex, midwives and everyone is saying to use lube because you're super dry. If I don't know if it's just because you're breastfeeding or just in general, but the dryness is real, so definitely get some lube. It takes a while for everything to like feel back to normal and everything to go back to normal, even though I didn't have like a vaginal delivery. Everything like kind of felt different down there and took a while to feel like normal. And I would say that I'm almost feeling like everything has gone back to place. But yeah, that is just kind of so crazy to experience, and things that you don't really know if you're a first time mom. working out. I've been working out and I've been feeling amazing. I've been so concerned about my mommy pooch, and that's like my number one area that I just want to like get rid of. And I would say like I dropped some weight like 2 weeks into working out, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then like slowly, like I would say it kind of plateaued, but I have to remember that I'm also like gaining muscle, so there's no point in getting on the scale if it can't tell me how much fat I'm losing and how much muscle I'm gaining, because I'm definitely like getting muscle back and getting toned. And yeah, so I started working out in January. It's February, and so far I've lost 9 pounds. But then again, like that doesn't mean anything because I'm like gaining muscle at the same time. So it's going well. I'm just being very impatient. I just like really want to be fit and bikini ready. I'm going to Costa Rica in May. But I'm just very happy and grateful that I've been able to work out, because life is so much more busier with a baby. Yeah, so it works out. I'm able to go like 3 times a week. I don't have any stretch marks, but I still have that little dark line that goes like, in the middle of your tummy. I'm wondering when that's gonna go away. I do have it. It's not necessarily saggy skin, but maybe I'll show you guys. Not right now, but I definitely kind of feel like my skin is still trying to get back, or like, it's a little bit saggy there, but I know like with time, just have to be patient for all of that to like kind of snap back. Guys, I have gray freaking hair. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. When I saw it, I just like freaked out, and I felt immediately like I needed to buy a coffin because I'm so young and I still feel young, and I think I relatively look young. So like, why do I have gray hair? And it came exactly after having Isabel. So I've come to the conclusion she's like taken my youth away. She's just taking all my youth and beauty, and that's okay. Kind of. I'm just like, it's just caught me by surprise. I never thought I would have gray hair until like 50. Yeah, that was crazy. I just hope, I mean, and I'm not trying to knock anyone who does have gray hair. Like, people can rock gray hair, silver hair, but I just need, I don't know. I need to adjust to this new phase of life. I feel like I've just been like going through a huge transition. And the gray hair was just like the cherry on top. Let me see. Oh shit, I think she hears me. Okay, so I had flawless skin like the moment I got pregnant. And then I would say starting last month, which is when I went back to work and when I started, I want to mention work because I'm like wearing more makeup, not like a whole lot. Like the first week I was putting on makeup, but now I just like do my eyebrows. But last month is when I started wearing more makeup and also going back to the gym. So I think that has to do with having more acne, and I'm just like not used to that. I just want to have flawless skin like I did when I was pregnant. Emotionally, right after giving birth, I didn't have like baby blues or anything, but I definitely had postpartum anxiety, and it really showed up in other people wanting to hold her, people like just like having visitors and not really wanting anyone else to hold her. She was just so small and so fresh, and like you are so connected to your baby. Like, this is the first time you're being separated, and I just did not, I had a hard time with that. What was the other thing? And also just like bringing her home. I had this feeling of like our home was not good enough. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I just wanted something better to bring her home from the hospital, but that feeling went away too. I know that we're giving her the best home environment and safe, healthy, and happy environment. So that was definitely like hormones taking over. I would say now I'm feeling really good. I just like cry all the time, like mostly happy tears. It's just like, it's like flashing by so quickly before your eyes, and you just try to like enjoy the moment, but it's almost like you can't because that moment is gone, and it's just, ugh, like I feel like I'm gonna start crying right now, but like she is going to be 6 months on Saturday. And it makes sense. I mean, she's been here 6 months, but I can't get over the fact that they're a baby for such a short amount of time. And it's just, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because, let me see. Oh, okay. So, I've gone back to work, and I would say that was the best thing for my mental health. Just getting out of the house, talking to other adults, like just being on my own. Because I would say when did I go back? When she was like 4 months. So the first 4 months, so I have two part-time jobs. One is at the school, and one is doing marketing for my dad's real estate investment business, and I do that from home. But like being at home like every day for several days in a row, I was just losing my freaking mind. And I was like the default parent, which was really hard on me. And I definitely want to admit, like, I assumed that role because, carrying a baby for that long, and you have that bond that's already there. But I've really learned to like kind of let go and let my husband, be like a parent and like learn things on his own. Of course, like I'm still gonna be like, this needs to be done this way, or I mean, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm like making sure we're on the same page about stuff. My voice is like giving out. But this wig. But going back to work was so good for like me, and like going to the gym is so good. Now I feel like there's an actual balance of like parenting and like having a life outside of parenthood, which I think is so important. And yeah. Okay, I've been pumping for work. I cannot wait for it to be over. It's just like, it's really stressful, and I don't even like pump as much as other people, and it's still just so much work, and like it's very stressful, like trying to, because my supply definitely dipped, and I was just trying to figure out ways to like produce more. But I feel like we have a good system going. I basically, what time is it? Okay. I basically, she has like 9 ounces of milk while I'm gone, and she usually drinks that in halves, so 4.5, and it's for 3 days a week. So it's just hard finding a time when I can have enough milk to pump, because she's still, you guys, she was sleeping through the night for like 3 nights in a row, but then she went kind of opposite and is waking up like every 3 hours now. So it's hard to, I like need a good amount of hours of her not breastfeeding for me to have enough milk to pump for her. So I don't know, I'm just very looking forward to when she's gonna be having regular meals. that can like take the place of milk while I'm gone, and then the rest of the time I just like give her milk, like breastfeed her, because like, yeah, I'm over the pumping part. But otherwise, like, breastfeeding is going great. I'm really trying to I'm really trying I'm having a brain fart. Oh, I'm really trying to like cherish our breastfeeding journey, because I know that soon, like, I would definitely want to go to a year, maybe even 18 months, but I know that some of it, I know that a lot of that is not in my control, so I just try to cherish it while I have it, because it's such a wonderful bond between us. The last thing I want to mention before we bring Isabel is that I'm just so happy to see Isabel like building a bond with her dad. Like, now that, so he watches her while I'm at work, and it's just like amazing to see him grow as a dad and to see their relationship, and it's just the best thing ever. Okay, I'm just gonna pause right here and then hopefully bring Isabel back in. So I just remembered that the sun is going down and baby girl is still sleeping, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about her, and then hopefully yeah, when she wakes up I'll just bring her on. Okay, personality wise, okay, she's a very happy girl. Like 90% of the time she's just happy, smiling, and just a real joy to be around. When she's like whiny, you know something's up, so we just like give her extra hugs and try to figure out, you know, what's going on with her. She loves strangers and going new places. She's definitely like a Leo, because that is like opposite of me. I'm such an introvert, but she's like loving it, and that's great. She's very adventurous, and she's just a joy. Like, she just makes people happy, like, whenever they see her. Who she looks like, she definitely like has my features, but she has her dad's skin tone and hair. Like, it's kind of like all over the place, to be honest. Sleep, so she takes about 4 naps a day, and most of her naps are like, she takes 3 to 4 naps. Most of her naps are about a half hour, which is just like the worst, and I'm hoping that she'll grow out of it and do 2-hour naps. Sometimes she won't have a 2-hour nap. At night she does sleep pretty much 12 hours. She's been waking up though a lot more. I would say before, like regularly, she had been waking up like once or twice a night to feed, but now she's like waking up every 2-3 hours, you guys. But she is going like straight back to bed for the most part, and she'll have like a stretch of like 10 to 12 hours. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, she does not have an 8 o'clock bedtime that I was working very hard for her to have. It just doesn't work with our lifestyle. Like, if we were people who had like 9 to 5s, and I mean, I definitely go to work 3 days a week at 8 o'clock in the morning, but her dad's home and he's sleeping in, and he's not gonna wake her up. So she sleeps from like 10 p.m. to like 10 a.m. or even 11 or 12. And like, that works for us right now. Definitely in the future I would love for her to have an earlier bedtime, but it just works with our lifestyle right now. She does have like a nap and bedtime routine. It's like 10 minutes of chill time, where like she gets her passy, her sleep sack on, we close the curtains a little bit, we turn on the fan, and we play a lullaby from her Hatch sound machine. And so we'll read a book, or we'll just look at the pictures, and then just give her like lots of hugs and cuddles and kisses. And then after like 10 minutes or so, we'll just put her straight down. She's awake and she suits herself to sleep, and that's about 90-95% of the time. she can soothe herself to sleep, and it's amazing. Like I said, we're still breastfeeding, and we've had our ups and downs, but I am looking forward to like her eating more solid so they don't have to pump. But I do want to continue breastfeeding to like 12 months or maybe even 18 months. She just started solids, and she's such a good eater, you guys. It is so like great to see. She's waking up right now. She, like, as soon as food comes out, she's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. And we are doing baby-led weaning, which is basically not doing purees, and it's very kind of Montessori. You guys know I'm a substitute Montessori teacher, so I'm a little familiar with this. I've definitely been reading up more on it. Should I go get her? Okay, let me hurry up, you guys. Say hi. She just woke up. Got the sleep sack still on. Okay, so I was just talking about baby-led weaning, and the benefits of it is just obviously kids getting to know food as it is and not all mushed up, and they learn how to like chew it and, you know, the texture. And I grew up and still am pretty much a picky eater, and I feel like she won't be as much as a picky eater because she's having these foods presented as they are, as they grow in the ground. And she's like getting to know real food. Yeah, so it's going great. It's going awesome. Right, Isabel? I cannot. She just started crawling at 5 months, you guys. I have a little Olympic baby. I'm serious. Like, I can already tell how athletic she is. I was pretty athletic throughout high school, middle school too. I mean, since forever. And I don't know, I'm excited to see what kind of sports that she will enjoy. Do you want to be an ice skater? Do you want to do ice skating in the Olympics? Look at me, like, already pressuring her. But she's like literally, like, she can totally go there if she wanted to. She just started swim class, and it's like the cutest thing ever, and I'm just so happy to get her and things that she's enjoying, and meeting friends, and being in a class environment since she doesn't go to school. And speaking of school, this is the last thing I'll talk about, and then yeah. Oh, you sleepy? Ideally, I would love for her to be at home with us, or my mom, and then her go to school at like age 3. I just feel like this is the best environment, like a home environment. One-on-one time is the best thing for her. And I'm very nervous about like school and the future of that, because everyone wants the best for their kid. And there's just so many factors. Not only are you thinking about, and I hate to even talk about this but it's a real thing. Just like racism, I want her to be in a diverse or black environment where she can see herself in her peers, she can see herself in her teachers, and also just a very nurturing environment. So she definitely, I don't think will be going to public school unless it's like an amazing public school. I'm very open to like homeschooling her. I was homeschooled. But we are gonna, I think I would love to have her like go into school, and hopefully we find the best situation. Like the best scenario, you guys, would be like a black private school that she could go to that's like secluded, so, you know, no mass shootings or like violence and gun violence and all that stuff. It's just so many factors. And, you know, it's my job to like protect her and to keep her safe and give her the best education and socialization, all that good stuff. Hi, baby. Aww. So you're gonna be 6 months? You're gonna be 6 months? Say hi to the people. They want to see your face. We love you so much. 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, I want to sit here and chat more, you guys, but I think that's it. You guys definitely talk to me in the comments, follow me on Instagram, like this video. Bye.